Hello, my name is Julio Alvarez and I'm going to introduce you Innovative Molecular Diagnostics, a great business opportunity for investors in the field of biotechnology. The molecular diagnostics of pathogens that cause infectious diseases is undergoing a dramatic change under the influence of two powerful trends. The first trend is miniaturization. Technological advances in several fields of nanobiotechnology allow the miniaturizations of devices to such extent that all the reactions and procedures made in a laboratory needed to detect any pathogen in any given sample can be set up on a chip of only few square centimeters in size, called lab-on-a-chip LOC or biochips. Right now we see the picture of a lab-on-a-chip held by a tweezer, so you can see how small it is. The second trend, based upon the advances of miniaturization, is point-of-care testing (POCT), or doing the test where the sample is taken, using a portable or handheld device instead of taking the sample and send it to a core laboratory facility which could be far away. In the diagram of the point-of-care lab-on-a-chip, you can see all the steps of the process integrated on a chip, from the sample intake to the signal generation, which is read by the handheld reader. Point-of-care testing has several advantages over the traditional way, but basically, the dramatic decrease in the turnaround time saves priceless time, which is critical for the successful treatment of any infectious disease or for the epidemiological control needed in some industries. Point-of-care testing can also save a lot of money, making the tests affordable, less costly, and because there is no need of a laboratory facility with costly instruments and trained personnel. Nowadays, taking aquaculture as example, pathogen molecular diagnostics commonly comprise sampling at the point of need, the aquaculture farm, a costly and time-consuming transport of the sample to a core laboratory with expensive infrastructure and costly instruments where qualified and trained personnel test the samples and report their results to the customers and in some cases to some government authority in charge of epidemiological surveillance. This workflow is the same in every industry where healthiness and epidemiological control is required, as well as in clinical medical services, mostly in rural and remote areas. We introduce you Pathotest, our trademark pathogen molecular diagnostic system of point-of-care testing. The advantages of this kind of test are immediate analysis, minimal turnaround time, lesser cost per test, no need of costly instruments, no need of expensive infrastructure, and a core laboratory. Easy to do, user-friendly, real-time results, point-of-test geolocalization, faster and easier decision-making for the users and the sanitary authority. The target market for Pathotest is every industry where healthiness and epidemiological control is needed, medical and veterinary clinical laboratories mainly for rural and remote areas. Although salmon aquaculture will be the first market we are going to approach, our strategy is to expand quickly to other fields of application: food safety, veterinary for livestock, agriculture, forestry, pharmacology, and human health. All the market research studies point out that the point-of-care molecular diagnostic market will be in full expansion in the coming years. The current market size is $16 billion, and the forecast is that it will reach over $36 billion by 2021 with an approximate 30% annual rate growth. Although the core business is molecular diagnostic point-of-care testing, we can develop in parallel other business areas like detection or small organic molecules. This opens new fields of applications and markets like detection of antibiotics for aquaculture and livestock industries, toxins and dioxins for food safety, pesticides for agriculture, drug testing for forensics, etc. Affordable molecular diagnostic systems, mostly for human health services of emerging countries, like in South America. We are almost ready with a test of this kind for human papilloma virus. complex and high technology molecular diagnostic systems whenever the opportunity arises. In my experience, when you know the market, suppliers and customers acknowledge this, they will ask you for diagnostic systems of any kind, size, and shape. Also, in the future, we could set up a laboratory facility and provide diagnostic services directly to the end customers. Strategically, I envision the business like an investment portfolio, where you need a balance of high risk, high income potential assets with low risk, low income potential assets in order to balance risk and reward. And you also need asset diversification to reduce overall risk. Other business opportunities or income channels supplement the core business activity, decreasing the overall business risk by way of diversification and could make the business profitable or self-funded in a short time. Well, this is me, your humble servant, founder of the company. I am Master in Biochemistry from Havana University and the Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology in Havana, Cuba. My current position is Product Manager of Molecular Biology at Winkler in Santiago, Chile, where I have been living since 1995. My areas of expertise are molecular biology and biotechnology, as well as marketing and sales of this kind of products. Now I'm going to introduce you my immediate collaborators. First, Mario Fernandez, a software engineering from the Polytechnic Institute of Havana University, CEO of GoSocket, founder and CEO of Signature South Consulting, both software companies. As CEO of two companies, Mario has no time to work hands-on for this company, so his role is advisory on software and international expansion matters, as he has had the experience of expanding his company to several Latin American countries. Second, for the project of Pathotest for salmon aquaculture, Pedro Bustamante, PhD in molecular biology from the University of East Anglia, England. He lives in Portomont, the Chilean capital city of the salmon aquaculture industry. His expertise is precisely in pathogen molecular diagnostics in salmon, and he offers consulting services on this matter for living. I count on Pedro for testing and validation of Pathotest, and taking into account his expertise, I can think of a better candidate to do this job. This is just the beginning, and as new projects may come, I will look for experts to join into our team. But from these two guys, you can grasp the idea about what kind of people I am looking for to work with. Now let's take a look at the collaborative and strategic partnerships. Tuber Guys, a company located in Santa Cruz, California, has developed a novel POCT platform for detection of nucleic acids. Pinpoint Science, a company also located in Santa Cruz, California. You won't believe how close are one from the other. Has developed a novel POCT platform for detection of proteins and small molecules. Both platforms are available for us for assay development by way of strategic partnerships. The Biosensors and Nanobiotechnology Group of Baskin School of Engineering of the University of California, Santa Cruz, headed by Professor Nader Portman. As a matter of fact, Pinpoint Science is a spin-off company from this laboratory. Professor Portman invented the technology they use, and I look forward for collaborative work with this lab for future innovations and product development. The Center for Biochemical Engineering and Biotechnology of the University of Chile in Santiago, headed by Professor Juan Asenjo. I worked from him when I came to Chile from Cuba, and we have been friends since then. This is the de facto research and development laboratory of our company iMDx. When you found a biotechnology company, you need a huge investment in laboratory equipment, which usually take the lion's share of any budget devoted to this kind of enterprise. Therefore, it's a blessing that we can count with such a state-of-the-art facility for R&D without wasting a cent. And last, for the salmon aquaculture project, the Laboratory of Aquatic Pathogens Center of Biotechnology from the Catholic University of Valparaiso, headed by Professor Sergio Marshall. Of course, this network should grow along with the business as new essays and business areas are developed. In summary, Point-of-care testing is a major trend of the molecular diagnostic market with huge growth potential. Innovative Molecular Diagnostics is a company devoted to develop systems and assays for molecular diagnostic point-of-care testing. Having access to innovative molecular diagnostic platforms by way of partnerships, iMDx will focus on POCT assay development for different applications and markets. Starting with aquaculture, we will expand to other industries: livestock, food safety, human health, agriculture, etc. Starting in Chile, we will expand to other countries in South America and beyond, like Norway for aquaculture. Small organic molecules detection system in assays can become a major spin-off business development of great potential. Other related businesses or income channels can make the business less risky and profitable in a short time. Gathering an excellent team of experts in different areas and building a network of collaborative partnerships is essential to succeed in a technological business like this. Thank you for your attention.